box playing the shit, turning heads like, yeah, nigga, you ain't got this shit. You know what I mean? And it felt good, like to be up on some shit that other niggas wasn't up on. That's kind of what you kind of describing to me, I feel like.
Yeah, you up on that brand new. You're
exactly
brand new. You up on that. You just got that shit that nobody know about yet, and people tripping out over you. Like when we took our shoestrings out our shoes, I mean, motherfuckers laughed all day at us. You know what I'm saying? About like what y'all doing? No shoestring. How you gonna run from the police with no shoestring? How you gonna fight with no shoestring? Like
I knew dudes that did all of that. Shout out to my man Debonair. This nigga used to fight, run from the police, no shoestrings. And he kept the same. He kept the same Adidas looking fresh for months on end. Baby powder.
In the front of your Adidas, you shoving face towels in there so they can prop up.
Or you fold your socks back. You fold it. You get the long.
Yeah, man,
he had all kind of tricks.
Yeah, and like Jinx was the king of anything b-boy. He wanted to look like them dudes y'all would draw on the train and shit.
Yeah.
He was that dude.
He wanted to look like Fordham Road in the Bronx or some shit like that.
So he wanted puffer fucking bomber jackets and shit.
Were you all watching? Did you all see Beat Street? Was Beat Street big in LA? Yeah,
of course.
I feel like they shot it out there.
It wasn't big as Breaking though.
Hell no.
Breaking because it was pop locking.
Yeah.
Breaking was big on the West Coast because that shit was a West Coast movie.
Then Beat Street, which was New York breaking and that culture. So both of those movies was the shit. But Crush Groove came out, knocked both of them motherfuckers out the box. Like Crush Groove was the straight out of Compton of those movies to me. Like everything was in it.
Now let me just say what was the most authentic movie to me though of that time was Wild Style.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, Wild Style was the visual equivalent of like a dirty fucking mixtape back then. You know what I mean? Like and it had those type of real niggas in it. The only thing I didn't understand why everybody was rhyming on the same beat, but I didn't know about sample clearances and all that type of shit. I'm like, why they all rhyming? But they picked the dope one, you know what I mean? The shit that's down by law. That was some shit right there. But, those other ones had budgets.
To this day,
51. Okay.
His rhyme is, "Hey, sucker nigga, wherever you are, you didn't buy my chain and you didn't buy my car." I mean, he'll say that to this day.
Hey, sucker nigga, wherever you are.
Hey, sucker, try
Man, he'll hit that to this day, just to get ready to go on stage. So Wild Style, man, all them movies right there, we was fiending. We'd go hit it wasn't Blockbuster back then. We'd go hit the
Wild Style telling
VHS
that's like
video. We go buy movies. We get Wild Style. We get Breaking.
So Breaking 2,
we get they ain't going back. We ain't returning those movies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We keeping those.
I'm gonna take the fine for this one. I'm gonna hold that L.
There was no question. Like these never coming back.
Yeah, you ain't never gonna see this. Matter of fact, let me take this out on somebody else's account because I know I'm not bringing this one back.
Without a doubt, you fucking up everybody's credit. They're sending notices at the house, but that's not coming back. You don't have Wild Style for 8 months.
Damn you done fucked up my credit over a damn hip hop movie.
Man, a lot of people credit and got fucked up over damn keeping the movie too long.
So listen, we fast forward, you in NWA now and all that. Let me ask you something because I feel like I can hear this, but I want to know if it was like a conscious thing y'all was doing. Was y'all making the music?
1 2 1 2 1 2. Audibility, are y'all to hear from me? I never stole a real MC. Y'all should kill the beat. Man. What's up, Down City? Oh, this microphone is ass cheeks, yo. I don't know what's going on. Like the shit just done lost its steam or something. You know what I mean? It's not adjusting in volume.
You know what I'm saying? He nice too. So we had both of them, and whenever they did something, they were just kind of coming to their own as producers, able to do their own stuff. They were.
You gonna watch that presidential debate thing popping off tonight?
With the Wrecking Crew.
And two old people talking a bunch of shit at each other.
Easy kind of let them.
It ain't really worth the amount of anything.
Let them shackles off in a way, and they was able to do the hip hop they really wanted to do, and so, you know, they just made everything big. He was used to playing concerts. He was doing arenas with the Wrecking Crew.
Say,
I mean, them dudes would open for. They would open for Mary Jane.
You just want to wash it,
Mary
make sure
Jane
it's clean, and just let it just
for,
rock. And
you know,
whatever it decides to do, you just.
You know, they be doing stuff for people like that. You know, I met.
I don't watch that BS because I know it's fake.
Oh boy, damn. Not too much weed. Keep going.
I think
Kid Rock
and everything.
We met Kid Rock as a kid DJ. You know what I'm saying?
When he fucked with hip hop.
San Bernardino DJing like the house DJ.
But even
you know
if
what I'm saying?
I'm
so we remember you know, we go back long, you know,
their
80,
agendas are
85,
serving a higher agenda that's already been predetermined. So Biden or Trump is still gonna
these dudes know what they're doing when they get to that board, and then they get
or if it hasn't been
like the shackles taken on, and they can
gonna be playing
for it.
It's gonna be playing.
So he made everything big, and he competing with. You know, the mixes from Rick Rubin and you know, Russell and Steve Ed and all these dudes who music was so loud. You know, the LL records were the Def Jam records were so loud.
That's what I'm saying. They had that concert kind of sound to their shit too, especially Run DMC.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like all of their records sounded like it was made for like Madison Square Garden. Even the way they would end, like bang, like it was this certain kind of energy that was like that sound like concert music to me. You know what I mean?
Dynamic. You know, make it dynamic. And no rules. You know, now so many rules. You know, everybody start getting into the radio play game, and so everybody got formulated
formulas. Yep.
You know, rap. You know, 16 bars hook, 16 bars hook, 16 bars hook. All right, song over. So the songs don't have as much personality as they used to back then when you wasn't no formula, wasn't no rhyme or reason. You know what I mean? One verse could be 8 bars, the second verse might be 39. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah, no hook. Just a break with people arguing. You know, you just never knew what you was going to get. Now you know exactly what you're going to get, and that's why it's kind of boring sometimes.
All right, fast forward a little more. So now you leave NWA, and you have the brilliant idea to get with the Bomb Squad.
Yeah.
And you make arguably one of the, definitely in my top 10 albums of all time, that and Death Certificate. Those are amongst my top hip-hop albums of all time. Probably my number one is Nation of the Millions, To Hold Us Back.
Yeah, that one.
But those, America's Most Wanted and Death Certificate, bro,
I'm still banging Summer Vacation. What?
Like, ooh, man, that was my shit all day. Like, tell me what, I feel like I know the answer, but tell me what made you want to work with the Bomb Squad, and how were you able to fuck with them but still retain your own identity, you know, and not get lost in some shit that they might have tried to put you up on, you know, try to make you sound like some East Coast dude or something.
Well, I mean, you know, what's crazy is we got Dr. Dre right there in our camp, but my favorite producers were the Bomb Squad, because the Public Enemy records were, you know, we're in the age of sampling, and they were mad scientists. You know, it was, you know, it's about as, you know, brilliant of sound, collage, get your attention, rock your ass at the same time, loud, message,
disturbing.
Yeah, you know,
It was all of that.
I mean, you know, Rebel Without a Pause, you know, to this day, and Welcome to the Terrordome are records that still just drive me bananas. I turn them all the way up, and I want to run through a wall when I hear them. Now, so Dre wasn't gonna be able to do my produce of my album because Jerry Heller was really hating on that, and so I said, you know, damn, I want to figure out who's gonna do my record. Maybe